What's good, world? It's your boy Hitman D coming at you live with another video, man. Yeah, and there's something that I've been meaning to call out that I've peeped different about Charlotte Flair, and that is I noticed Charlotte Flair has become very chill since teaming with Alexa Bliss. I've noticed that she has become very chill, like she doesn't have that self-entitled character no more. Well, I'd probably say right now for the moment. But I noticed, like I said, don't get it twisted. I'm not the biggest fan of Charlotte Flair. I'm still not. But one thing I've pinpointed, Charlotte Flair doesn't have that, Charlotte Flair doesn't have that, she doesn't act very arrogant. I noticed she's calmed down. She's not the same, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't act that way. And people can make an argument to say that she's a baby face, but nah, I've seen a complete difference with Charlotte Flair. Like she's changed a lot. Never put my finger on it, but I like since she's teamed with Alexa Bliss, like I said, she's changed a lot. Her personality has switched up. I don't see that same, arrogant. She doesn't have that arrogant character no more. Lately she hasn't. I'm not gonna say no more. But I notice she doesn't be acting very arrogant. She seems like very chill. So I've noticed that. I've noticed that right offhand with Charlotte Flair. So yeah. But I'm ready for Alexa Bliss to turn on Charlotte. But like I said before, I'm gonna be a sport and I'm going to support Alexa Bliss title run with Charlotte Flair because for the most part they've been doing great. They have now officially reached 81 days as Women's Tag Team Champions. Don't know how long they're going to keep them, but like I said, until then, I'm going to support her title run. And then on top of that, Alexa Bliss said that she wanted to work with Charlotte Flair. So, hey, listen, I respect that. Not the biggest fan of Charlotte, but at the end of the day, Alexa Bliss has a mind of her own. So she said she wanted to work with Charlotte Flair, so be it. But do I still want Alexa Bliss to eventually get revenge on Charlotte and avenge her doll Lily when Charlotte Flair ripped it to shreds 4 years ago at Extreme Rules? Yes, I do. I want Alexa Bliss to get her first pinfall off Charlotte. So it'll be on her resume, and I want it to be on her resume that she's beaten all 4 of the 4 horsewomen. Because it just don't make sense that Alexa Bliss has beaten 3 of the 4 horsewomen to become champion and regain back a championship. And all 3 of the 4 horsewomen has beaten Charlotte Flair plenty of times in one-on-one matches. But Alexa Bliss has never beaten Charlotte Flair in a one-on-one match. And the last 2 times they face off, Charlotte Flair beat her both times. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. That don't make sense at all. Make it make sense. This is why I want Alexa Bliss to get her first pinfall off Charlotte, but also avenge her doll Lily for Charlotte ripping it to shreds 4 years ago at Extreme Rules. Alexa Bliss get her first pinfall off Charlotte and to build her resume that she's beaten 4 of the 4 horsewomen. But like I said, for the most part, I'm going to support Alexa Bliss title run. And not keep and not complain. Because first and foremost, Alexa Bliss said she wanted to work with Charlotte Flair. So I'm not even mad about it. It ain't like I hate Charlotte Flair as a person anyway. Yeah, I may not be the biggest fan of Charlotte Flair, but I will say I give her credit every time I talk about her. When I talk about how she's handed title opportunities and all that, at the same time, I make sure to give her credit where credit is due so people can't say I'm hating on her. But anyway, putting all that aside, Charlotte Flair has changed. She has become very chill. I like that. I like that. I like that. And this is coming from somebody that's never been the biggest fan of Charlotte Flair. So how can people say I ever hated on her? That's why I made this video, because I had to call it out. Since Charlotte has teamed up with Alexa Bliss, she's changed. Don't know if y'all called don't know if anybody called on to it or not, but I have. I caught on to it, but I really didn't catch on to it. You know, if that made sense. Because I just noticed something different about her. I noticed something different. I noticed something different. And I like it. Part of me can't believe I made this video saying this about her. Because I've never been the biggest fan. And I'm still not. But I just like how, you know, she became chill. So I give Charlotte Flair that. That's why I made this video. So I don't know how long Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair is going to remain women's tag team champions. But you know how it is, man. I'm prepared for this shit. Here's something. When you want something, it takes forever to come. When you don't want it, it come right a damn way. So I didn't say I want them to drop the women's tag team title, because I'm going to support Alexa Bliss women's tag team title run. But like I said, being that when Alexa Bliss and when Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair dropped the women's tag team championships, I want Alexa Bliss to turn on Charlotte Flair right away. I want Alexa Bliss to turn on Charlotte Flair right away, and like I said, get her revenge on Charlotte for what Charlotte did to her dog 4 years ago at Extreme Rules, and she get her first pinfall off Charlotte. But being that I want that, they might keep those women's tag team championships for a while. I don't want to speak that, but I want it so bad, it might not happen right away. It might not happen. They might keep those women's tag team titles longer than what I expect. And shit like they get me mad, because it's like I said, when you want something, either you don't get it or it takes forever to come. But when you don't want it, you don't care for it, it comes right away. That shit get me mad. It makes me mad. So, yeah. So I will say, since Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair teaming up together and they became the women's tag team champions, Charlotte Flair became a lot more chill. She's been very chill. Although she did say one time, and I was like, come on, Charlotte Flair, you of all people can't be talking. When she talked about how Saruka and Zoe Stark got to get in line and earn a title opportunity, I said, Charlotte Flair, shut the hell up. Come on now. You of all people cannot be talking. As many title opportunities you was handed in the past, whether you deserved it or not. Got added to a WrestleMania match that you definitely didn't deserve to be in, because of Becky Lynch eliminated you on one good leg. And 5 years ago, when you was the Raw Women's Champion, you won the damn NXT Women's Championship and weren't even on the damn brand. But that's one thing, right? I had to cook Charlotte Flair a little bit, because you can't be talking about nobody getting handed nothing. You of all people is the most privileged wrestler in WWE, and still is to this very day. Although I said she's you know what I'm saying, calmed down a little bit. She's a lot more chill now. And like I said, I like that, but that don't mean I'm a fan of Charlotte. I'm just telling the truth how she's changed. So I just thought I'd put that on out there. Ain't gonna make this video too long. I just thought I'd put that out there about Charlotte Flair switching up. So Charlotte Flair changing. She's gotten more chills since her and Alexa Bliss teamed up together and became women's tag team champions. And word is, why I think they might be teaming up together, because I done watched Wrestling World. You know, I'm subscribed to. I've been subscribed to Wrestling World for like 4 or 5 years now. I've been watching that for a long time, so I get notification when videos pop up on my YouTube channel. That was before I was doing YouTube videos up there. So now my channel is more legit, but now, you know, my channel is more legit because I do live videos up there, and those Wrestling World videos be popping up there. So I love my content. So anyway, so I just thought I'd come up here, man, and address that Charlotte Flair has became more chill since teaming up with Alexa Bliss, and they are the women's tag team champions. So like I said, I read a Wrestling World article, and it said that Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair is going to have a tag team name. So like I said, you know how it is, man. When I want Alexa Bliss to get revenge on Charlotte Flair and get her first pinfall off Charlotte and avenge her dog Lily. Their tag team title reign might be longer than I expect. So I'm prepared, but I'm not upset about it because, like I said, Alexa Bliss wanted to work with Charlotte. So I have nothing to say to that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I thought I'd come up here, man, and address Charlotte Flair, you know, becoming more chill now that teaming up with Alexa Bliss and they're the women's tag team champions. So I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Hitman D, and I'm going to sign out.